Between the 8th and the 11th centuries, the political frontier of Islam did not extend beyond Sindh. Arab invasion of Sindh conjures in our mind images of horse-riding Bedouins rushing into Sindh. But the Arab entity did not consist of only the nomads. It was beyond the world of desert and the Bedouins.
As far as Arab society was concerned, there were hierarchies which were immediately being represented through the people who came with the Arabs. To begin with, at the very outset, the Arabs were very particular about their own social position, and they considered any other non-Arab Muslims to be of a depressed status. So immediately we are looking at an opposition within the Arab armies. Secondly, within Arab society, the community which resided in the oases were of a more sedentary nature. They were much more orthodox. They were perhaps much more organized, as opposed to the nomads whose lifestyle indicated that they were constantly on the move. Their society was not an ordered society, and their religious beliefs were also not as orthodox as that of the oasis-based Ummah. So when the Arabs are coming to India, it is a mixture of all these elements which constitute the Arab ethos. And together with the Arabs, there were a large number of Khorasanis from eastern Iran, there were Afghans, there were several small Turkish tribes who had joined the Arab armies during these invasions.
The Arab invasion involved a large number of communities. Similarly, the army of Mahmud of Ghazni consisted of the Arabs, the Khorasanis, and the Afghans, besides the Turks.
The Ghaznavid attacks between 1000 AD and 1026, we will find that in the army of Mahmud of Ghazni, there were not only Turks who comprised the bulk of the army, and again, within the Turks, we are talking about a group which was later known as the slave element, the slave bureaucracy, the Bandega, the Mamluks. Apart from these, there were Arabs, there were Khorasanis, there were Afghans who made up the entire bandwagon which accompanied Mahmud of Ghazni in his repeated expeditions into North India. Muhammad of Ghori, who comes towards the end of the 12th and the early 13th century, is again the leader of a composite element. The Bandega form the core element. There are Arabs, there are Tajiks, and there is an added element here known as the Khalaj. The Khalaj are supposed to be originally Turks, but not in the pure sense of the term, and they have perhaps been Turkicized people resident in the neighborhood. So on the one hand, we find that if we are disaggregating the entire body of Muslims who invaded India, we find that there is a whole admixture of communities, of cultures, of social background, of economic background who have entered India through these events which have been highlighted.